Hi, I'm Nicole Denil. I'm the General Manager for IoT in Asia. Welcome to Advantech Connect. I would love to be with you in Taipei, yet I'm honored to be with you today virtually. Today, we'll be discussing the evolution of IoT and specifically how IoT is enabling a new era of business. We're seeing a shift in IoT as we see how businesses use IoT to evolve their operations, their products, and especially how they interact with their customers. We're moving from an era of connected devices to connected ecosystems. We start by connecting assets, by collecting data from many thousands of devices, sensors, meters, monitoring devices to effectively manage assets and resources. Emerging now are connected environments. With these sensors, we were getting the information within a facility, within a factory, a city, but we wanted to go one step further. How can we put context to the relationships between devices, people, and places? This is where the evolution of connected ecosystems comes into play, where different elements are all interconnected and influence one another from city to city, factory to factory, ecosystem to ecosystem. IoT is an increasingly lucrative and necessary investment for companies across industries. With this growth comes an imperative: embrace IoT or be left behind. Also, the world has changed. We've seen an acceleration for IoT in our new normal. Organizations are facing a barrage of unknowns. When will businesses return to semi-normal? What do they have to do for their own customers, visitors, and employees? What are the short-term financial implications around revenue and profit? What about the long-term implications? Is my own job secure in this environment? COVID response is only a part of the immediate set of issues. There are internal issues like P&L management, furloughs, hard cuts. There are communication issues like how do I talk about what's happening with my own teams and my team's customers? And of course, operational issues like how to respond to COVID in my business. COVID-19 continues to move the goalpost from preventing to the pandemic, responding, recovering, and rebuilding after COVID. IoT has been a key enabler in scenarios of getting our economies back to work. With an acceleration in technologies in healthcare, sanitization, touchless vending, remote manufacturing, workspace management, asset management, and a whole host of other things, IoT is providing us tools for the response. Some of the key changes that we've seen in the past few years are we're seeing a shift in adoption. 91% of organizations are adopting IoT. 83% have reached the use stage. This is different than a few years ago where people were in the learning and trial phase. They've moved from those phases to purchase and use. 90% of these organizations say IoT is crucial to success, and 94 are satisfied with IoT. And this is across all industries. This reflects the shift from talking about IoT to making IoT a reality. The amount of opportunity only increases with 5G and AIoT, artificial intelligence of things. 5G represents a fundamental change in the mobile ecosystem, unleashing a powerful combination of speed, expanded bandwidth, low latency, and increased power efficiency. This will drive billions more connections in the next 5 years and is changing our world. IDC's global data sphere measures the amount of data created and consumed in the world each year. IDC defines the data sphere as being composed of three things: the core, which includes traditional and cloud data centers. Then there's the edge, which includes enterprise hardened infrastructure like cell towers and branch offices. And last, there are endpoints, which include PCs, smartphones, IoT devices. The size of the global data sphere is estimated to be 175 zettabytes by 2025. 1/3 of the population will be covered by 5G by 2025. We all have concerns about security as individuals trying to keep our families safe, as well as keeping our companies safe. When we checked in with these same decision makers on why they were hesitant about connecting to the internet, 97% said their concerns were about security. While security is the chief concern, 1 in 3 realize that they do not know how to manage security of edge computing devices. Major factors driving the growth of the market in security are the increasing number of ransomware attacks on IoT devices around the globe, growing IoT security regulations, and rising security concerns over critical infrastructures. This is why we've committed a $5 billion investment in IoT. We live in an era of intelligent cloud and intelligent edge. With distributed edge, multi-sense devices, and more intelligence at the edge, this means more and more potential for security breaches. Today, only 1% of MCUs, or the chips that are in our houses, are connected to the internet. Security continues to be a challenge for both greenfield and brownfield devices. With Microsoft, we're taking precautions against that with both brownfield and greenfield devices through things like Azure Sphere, our secure MCU, brownfield security devices like CyberX, which is an acquisition to keep our edge safe. And in addition, we've also invested in our ecosystem to provide opportunities for partners and customers to collaborate in a secure environment. In order to provide an end-to-end solution, Microsoft has invested in solutions that span edge to cloud. If you look all the way to the edge of manufacturing, for example, in OT, production, packaging, testing, distribution, and logistics, you need things. IoT starts with things, and it starts here in Taiwan. Taiwan is the largest producer of devices that eventually end up in the IoT landscape. Then we move to insights and actions. On the insights and actions, AI and big data and analytics in factories, machine learning that can help work smarter and also address people shortages. Edge and 5G, software-defined wide area network, or SD-WAN, is reshaping our value chain. Massive IoT endpoints and low latency sets us apart from traditional IoT. Then we look at things like digital twins, being able to blend virtual and physical worlds to be able to model and emulate the physical environment. All the way from the microcontroller to IoT and edge devices, we have a full stack of technologies to take you from that IoT device up through edge devices, edge appliances, hybrid cloud, and hyperscale cloud with Azure regions. It's a comprehensive portfolio to go from edge to cloud, and we're really seeing an uptick in scenarios as well around mixed reality. Scenarios like remote assist, where technicians can help solve problems in real time with the help of remote experts. Managers can walk a job site without actually being on site, which is very helpful. Both of these scenarios very helpful in the time of COVID. Guides can help you more quickly train and upskill your employees with hands-on learning and analyze data to optimize business processes. Digital twins. I mentioned digital twins. It's truly a digital replica of real-world things, places, businesses, process, and people. Digital twins can help you build connected environments to track the past, simulate possibilities, and predict the future. An example of this is GE Aviation. GE Aviation is using Azure Digital Twins to combine data from two disparate systems to create a living replica of an aircraft. One system keeps track of the performance of an aircraft when it's in the air. The other system keeps track of everything that happens to an aircraft once it lands on the ground. Currently, it's a very manual process to connect these two systems for auditing and tracking purposes. With the new system in place, GE Aviation will have a living database that tracks the performance of an airplane. They also use Azure Digital Twins to model and maintain a record of each component and part of the aircraft in order to monitor performance. This new insight into the historical performance of the components of an aircraft will help them identify potential issues, diagnose current issues, and ultimately decrease the cost of maintaining this aircraft. And it's not all or nothing. Hybrid allows you to move to the cloud at your own pace or have a hybrid environment. You can work with on-premises environments and cloud environments at the same time with a single plane of control. Azure Arc offers simplified management, faster app development, and consistent Azure services. It allows you to standardize your visibility, operations, and compliance across a wide range of resources and locations by extending the Azure control plane. You can build cloud native apps anywhere at scale, using cloud innovation where you need it by deploying Azure data services anywhere. Microsoft and Advantech have a long history of working together, first on devices, then on Azure connected devices. In fact, Advantech is one of the most prominent Azure certified device partners worldwide. We've been collaborating on IoT, and Advantech provides comprehensive IoT sensor nodes, edge computing, software, and cloud services for a wide array of IoT applications. Now, with Wise Device On, its fast and simple setup helps provide instant, intelligent edge onboarding, data acquisition, and status visualization, essentially providing an easy integration layer between the physical device environment to the hybrid and cloud environment. So, essentially providing IoT device management that manages connected devices remotely and provides centralized management features. Wise Device On, combined with Azure, can manage up to 1 million IoT devices remotely. Azure's high flexibility and availability can also enable Wise Device On to centrally manage up to 1 million devices, greatly increasing the scale of remote device management and making it more convenient for partners to deploy IoT applications globally. Microsoft Azure is now available in 140 countries and provides more than 90 compliant offerings. It's truly a trusted public cloud provider worldwide. Recently, IDC's MarketScapes report from 2019 has put Microsoft in the upper right quadrant for manufacturing and energy due to industry and domain experience to link technical innovation with success in these fields. That experience informs us how we design hardware, how we certify vendor partners, and how our cloud operates. You can quickly turn your vision for a connected future into reality with secure, scalable, and complete edge-to-cloud IoT solutions. You can develop with choice, with simple tools, simple templates. You can build open and flexible IoT solutions on your terms. Get leading device management, cloud integration, and choice across fully managed applications or IoT platform services. Innovation is a journey without an end. You can build on a platform with an ecosystem that has a bold commitment to sustainability and continuously enhanced data, AI, and analytics solutions that will also integrate with your existing systems and launch you into new opportunities. You can trust that your data estate is secured from endpoints to cloud by partnering with the most proactive leader in IoT security with the largest portfolio of regulatory and compliance certifications in the industry. Move your AI and business workloads to the edge to react with more agility, operate more reliably, and spend less time transmitting to the cloud. And last, unlock the largest IoT ecosystem globally to scale wherever and whenever you're ready to grow. IoT takes many partners to build a solution, anywhere from a handful of partners to up to 30, 40 partners to build and implement an IoT solution, all the way from device partners, service providers, solution aggregators, hardware vendors, to your end customer. So what's keeping you from transforming your business with the Internet of Things? With Advantech and Microsoft, you have partners to help you. Thank you so much and have a great conference.
次はマイクロソフト。マイクロソフトは Windows や Office 製品がよく知られていますが、今は Azure クラウドサービスが盛り上がっていますよね。
そうですね。
この Azure クラウドサービスを軸に IoT 市場の状況、事例を共有していただきました。もう内容盛りだくさんでしたね。
そうですね。先ほどのウェブの話でもそうでしたが、マイクロソフトのプレゼンテーションでは IoT の世界をどう築くかのこれまで蓄積してきた経験なども踏まえて話をされていたので、IoT の世界も新しいと言いながらも、ある意味成熟してきたなというような感じを私は受けました。
はい。IoT の採用動向情報についても、マイクロソフトは興味深いデータを持ってましたね。
そうですね。
例えば現在、IoT を何かしらの形で採用している企業は 91% にも上っており、さらに活用レベルにあるかどうかの数値も数年前と比べて飛躍的に高くなっているという傾向が示されています。
そうですね。
さらにその IoT 採用者の大半がビジネスを成功させるために IoT が重要だと認識していること。これは IoT が単なる流行りではなくて、何かの課題を解決するために必要なことで、単に試してみる、体験してみるというフェーズから、活用フェーズに着実に移行しているということが見受けられました。
はい。また、事例の共有というのも、このプレゼンテーションでありましたね。これはゼネラルエレクトロニクスの関連会社によるミックスリアリティアプリケーションの事例になります。マイクロソフト Azure デジタルトゥインズを利用して飛行機の飛行中のパフォーマンス、これの確認と地上用の関連システムを連携させて飛行機の過去から現在までのフライトデータであったり修理履歴、こういったあらゆるデータをですね、使って効率的な資源の維持管理と経営が進められるようにしています。このように様々なデータをクラウドで統合して、そのデータを価値化する。そういった IoT の世界がまさに具現化している状況です。
はい。アドバンテックでもマイクロソフトとの協業によって、この Azure クラウドを活用して、エッジで運用されている様々なデバイスのデータを統合するソリューションを展開していますし、さらにはそのエッジデバイスそのもののコンディションをモニタリングして、予防保全や障害解析、遠隔制御に使えるソリューションも提供しています。
はい。私たちはそれを WISE Device On と呼んでいますが、このような IoT ソリューションをゼロから開発するのではなく、活用することでよりリソースを皆様のコアコンピタンスに集中させ、ビジネスの開発のスピードを高める、そういったお手伝いをしています。